there, that's MegaMogwai here, and I got another Legends of Runeterra video for guys today. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna play some JAYCE Frostbite Midrange, and you may be like, "What the fuck is that?" And I get you. It's a weird sort of like archetype to come up with, but there's a good reason behind it, and I think a lot of you already know. I wanted to build a deck with JAYCE and Winter's Breath. But before we hop onto the deck tech, I'm gonna give a big shout outs to the Ezrees. I think I pronounced it right. I don't know. It is a sort of like the Legends of Runeterra Emmys, essentially. It's an award ceremony for like content creators and community figures within Legends of Runeterra, and it's an initiative brought on by Jason Stational, who's also a fellow content creator as well. And I think it's a really cool initiative, and there's a lot of very neat categories here, split between the different regions for the most part. And I thought it was a really dope idea. We got nominated for like 4 or 5 different categories, and yeah, obviously I'm sharing this on my channel so you guys can vote for me. But not really, you can vote for whoever you want. Don't worry, I won't hold it against you, Timmy. I know, you've been angry at me lately, so it's fine. Like, I will not judge you. You can vote whoever you want. There's a lot of great names here, and there's a lot of very, like I said, interesting categories. It's really cool. And it's a very nice initiative, like I said, and I think it's worth sharing on this channel, so you guys can head on to it. There will be a link in the description down below. It'll be to this Reddit post right here, because you'll be able to access the votes on these links right here, right? Because you can't see all the images here. There's more categories than they appear, but there's a limit to the amount of images that they can upload. So yeah, you can select. I'm just a little bit salty that they didn't include Hachi, my pet, as like one of the, because there's like a cutest pet category, and for some reason Hachi was not nominated, which I am offended by. But nonetheless, really dope idea, and it's a really fun thing. So you guys can hop on by here, and like I said, the description will be the link will be in the description down below. Maybe I'll pin a comment with it as well. And that's that. So yeah, let's actually talk about the deck, because this deck is very interesting. Maybe I'm biased in saying so, but I think a Freljord mid-range list with JAYCE is not something you see every day. So let's actually talk what the hell is behind this sort of idea, right? And like I mentioned, Winter's Breath with JAYCE is the concept that we want to be building around, because in case you don't know, JAYCE's level up indicates that each round, the first time you cast a 6 cost or higher spell, you can duplicate the spell itself. So what this means is that if we play Winter's Breath, we get to copy Winter's Breath, and that means we get a one-sided board wipe for 7 mana. Against Demacia-based mid-range decks with Pantheon, for example, this card is just absolutely nuts, because we can board wipe them without having to, board wipe us. It's like a 7 mana ruination that's one-sided, and I just felt like that was good enough to build a deck around, right? But I struggled with this, because at first I was working on a JAYCE Trundle version that was a little bit less synergistic and more about individual value, but it really didn't go anywhere. Like, it was pretty ass, right? And then I decided to go with the Frostbite synergy and dive deeper into that by including Ashe, because Ashe can actually benefit from Winter's Breath. Ashe can actually use Winter's Breath to deny opponents blockers and try to go for lethal, amongst other things. And I got to include a pretty nice alternate win condition in the Refinement Den Mother. This card actually puts in the work in this deck, because we're playing a full set of Harsh Winds, and we're playing a couple of copies of Winter's Breath. We do a lot of frostbiting, especially considering we have Ashe, a couple of Flash Freezes, and even a full set of the Iceveil Archer. So we can get really big Refinement Den Mothers, or rather Refinement packs, and thus overwhelm the opponent with a really strong 6-drop, as we have lots of tools to interact with the opposing board, disrupt combat, and really push damage right through our big units. So that's generally the idea. In order to make this deck more efficient, we have some interesting options, especially like the Eager Apprentice right here. It may seem a little bit weird, because I don't know the last time you saw this in a competitive deck ever, right? But it makes sense here, because the Forge Chief and the Eager Apprentice are 1 and 2 drops that I can play before turn 3 that won't make me lose spell mana in the process. And that's very important, because I want to be able to reach turn 3 with spell mana backup, so that I can either go for something like an assembly line, or set up the Forge of Tomorrow and then have spell mana the next turn to play a spell and get the effect going off, right? It's really important to have that spell mana early on, which is why Eager Apprentice actually helps out a lot. It's a 2/1 body that, imagine instead of playing something like an Avarosa Sentry, we play this. It won't draw us a card, but it can trade into stuff and still keep our spell mana generation up, which is really, really key for this build. Force Chief almost guarantees that as well, unless we're facing decks with 1 mana pings, which do exist, like Darkness with Go Hard, etc., because of Ari Cannon being everywhere. You got to take that into account, and sometimes you got to take those risks, right? But ultimately, this card can, at the very least, essentially come in for free and potentially even gain us extra mana if she does, or she is able to strike more than once. As we have a full set of Throat Chant, a one-off of Elixir of Iron to preserve our units. Very, very important to prioritize them for the most part for JAYCE, to keep them around, because JAYCE is the primary win condition of the deck. As then we have a couple copies of Progress Day, because with JAYCE we can just draw 6 cards with this and have their cost reducted by 1, which is glorious. And also, we need card draw. We need to be able to refuel, because even though our curve may seem a little bit expensive, we can run out of steam, because Frostbites don't generally trade into stuff, right? Like, what I mean by this is that Frostbites alone don't really net you value. In fact, they lose you card advantage, because you're spending a card to take away the power of a unit. So unless you're engaging in combat, you can fall behind value-wise, and being able to refill, and in a pretty strong way with Progress Day is important. And the synergy with JAYCE is, the icing on the cake with that. We have a one-off of Feel the Rush, which can be game-winning. We don't want to be drawing too many copies of this in a game, but if the game reaches a certain point, I could potentially even duplicate Feel the Rush, which is just absolutely insane. And I felt like it warranted as a one-off because of that. We have a one-off of Shock Blast to give us a bit of more reactivity and the ability to deal with the opposing board. We're not running more copies of it because it is JAYCE's signature spell, so I don't really feel the need for that. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the deck list right there. Also, Pharaoh's Financer can give us a little bit of value. You generally don't want to be playing this guy on turn 2 unless you're facing Darkness and they drop like a Twisted Catalyzer or something like that. Or like you're facing like a Mountain Goat as well, and you really need to trade into it, then you can play him. But generally speaking, you want to hold into Pharaoh's for later, so you can carry over the spell mana and play your 6 mana spells a bit earlier. And that's that. So yeah, bit of a long deck tech, but I think I covered most of it, and hopefully the gameplay will give you an idea as to how you should be playing this. But it's a really fun deck, and I got to showcase the new skin from JAYCE, which I really like. And that's essentially it. Love ya. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for daily Legends of Runeterra content. Hope you enjoy the games. I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, Pirate Aggro. Our first opponent. We're going to go for a full mulligan because we're facing aggro and we want to have a curve and not just get trampled immediately. Be nice to find a 1-drop here. We do not. We have Eager Apprentice.
Reporting in.
Hopefully they don't attack here, because developing Eager Apprentice into that would be really neat. Nice.
Nice to meet you. I'm Isla.
I could play the Icevale Archer, but honestly I think just playing this guy's better.
I'm on it.
I'm on it!
I'll do better this time.
Safety first.
Straight into that. Take 3 damage. Alright, we gotta go with you. I like the Shock Blast.
I help when I can. Shut up when I can.
Where's my axe?
Let's get moving.
Not today.
Wanna make use of my mana. And just remove a little bit of his board this way. By baiting a block. Gonna take it away from his punch a little bit. Really happy he took that bait. I don't think he should have blocked there. Because I wasn't getting good use of the mana. And he's probably concerned about Avalanche. So he wants to make use of his blockers and not take damage. And we kind of like, psyched him out into that. Which is really neat. In this round, depending on what he does, if he plays Misfortune and something else, we can just Shock Blast, to be honest.
No prey.
No pay. But honestly, at this point, I'd rather do this.
Safe and sound, just like I promised.
Because these two are good enough to block into these two. And that's all I need. And having the Forge of Tomorrow set up, yeah, this is great. This is fantastic. Boom and boom. We're not gonna resort to Troll Chant. We don't need to right now. Mwah. We trade into that. We go down to 16. We're good. We're good.
There's plenty of killing left.
All right. We could play Ash. Yeah, I like Ash. Because this can be good. We can always hold back.
Faster than my arrow?
I think not.
Think not.
Yeah, he's learned his lesson.
Remember the objective.
Alright, he's going in. Come on, develop something. Yes.
Neither the flames nor the depths can claim me, Captain.
I'm gonna go for Shock Blast. He could have a Noxian Fervor. Just going face. It's fine.
Break their legs.
Paint your feelings. These are our lands. The time is right. Strike now.
I'm gonna take that hit. Reduces his power.
I fight for a brighter tomorrow.
Play Jace. Very nice.
As the arrow flies.
Get that through. Decimate. Alright. Hopefully no Noxian Fervor or Decimate top deck. Ah, okay. Good shit.
Tomorrow has never looked so good.
A chill in the air.
I'll lead us to victory.
Only Noxian Fervor. We gotta believe in what's the opposite of the heart of the cards? The liver? The liver of the cards for the opponent. No crazy top deck. Open attack win. Let's go. Let's get it.
Swiftly now.
Got him. Got him, baby. Nice. I was thinking maybe this matchup I really need Tavern Keeper, but no.
Mark today down as a success.
Tell me about it. Chuck is our second opponent. Karma Kindred. Man, I put a lot of work into this deck. This deck has gone through several different. I had like JAYCE Trundle at first. Like it was garbage. I bled and I sweat for this, okay? And I'm pretty happy with this end result. Like definitely combining with Ash seems like the way to go. Also including the Rhyme-Fang Den Mother. I want to showcase that a little bit. We're gonna drop the Rhyme-Fang though. Like we're gonna drop pretty much everything except for the Forge Thief, really. Even the Icefield Archer in this matchup, like it just gets Bile Feasted or Go Hearted. And Progress Day definitely very important here.
Can a spirit go to the best? Thinking I'll learn soon.
Alright.
Gear up.
Ah, fearless.
Yep. To be expected. I cry every time. Alright, Eager Apprentice.
Happy to do whatever's needed.
Thank you. Thank you. Really need that right now. Thank you, buddy. A lot of freezes. Not really what we need.
Sure, boss.
He's probably go hard, so I'd rather train to that. This is unfortunate.
Faster than my arrow?
I think not.
Think not.
We gotta play Ash, so we're gonna see if this works out. Okay.
Swiftly now.
Alright. No go hard. But they do get the Vile Feast. I mean, bruh.
These are our lands.
Well, that Vile Feast, we're not gonna let them use it. We're gonna Poggers. Poggers Day. Right, we drew all of our Frostbites in a matchup in which they're pretty useless. That's a little bit disheartening.
Where there is life, there is hope.
That is kind of depressing. That is honestly kind of depressing. God damn.
A chill in the air.
I could swing here. I feel I mean, he's getting value, right? But I really wanna at least try to out-tempo him here, make him burn all that mana. This is awkward though. It's to go hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dropping down to 7. Bro, what the hell? Seriously. What is this? I drew all my Frostbite cards. Triple Winter's Breath. Harsh Winds. Bro. Bruh. Oh, he's gonna pass here.
Move with purpose.
Okay, no, he's gonna attack, thank God. I'm gonna freeze. Take 3 damage, because I want to carry over some spell mana here. Bro. The fuck? Doesn't feel the rush. Too bad they have the night. Oh my God, I've never drawn so bad in my life. I know, just let me complain, Fonz.
Every move.
Let me complain, brother. With the A's all the time. Just gotta freeze here, dude. Yeah, this is just, honestly, this is just depressing. But this can happen with a deck. This can happen. The first time that happens, but you know, triple Harsh Winds, triple Winter's Breath, like shit goes down. 6, 9, like. Are you fucking serious? What the fuck? Bro! My ace leveled up like yesterday. I have Feel the Rush, but I can't take that much damage when his karma's about to level up. I gotta do something. Okay. Wow. I mean, I can Winter's Breath as well, but I really want to Feel the Rush.
One candle for every
I just don't feel like it's gonna really make a difference because I feel like we're gonna get countered. But hey, at least we can try. Can't blame us for trying. We can try. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
The answer lies within.
What is the answer to these draws, Karma? Can you please tell me? Haha, they overdrew. Got him. Alright. Deny me. We're getting recalled. Or killed. I don't know about that. I like the Optimus mesh, but I don't know about that. Like, yeah, we got a field to rush through, but this is like the two regions that don't really give a crap about this. All right, what are you gonna recall me? I can't counter anything. I got, yeah. Goodbye, Ash.
Hextech engaged.
Getting stunned for days, but he even has other resources. All right, I think it's time to call it quits. Yeah, I think we've had enough. Big yikes. Let's try again.
It's not testing if there aren't a few failures.
Yeah. All right, let's hope for a game in which we draw, you know, something beside our freezes. Like, we have Rhyme-Fang Denmother because of all the freezes we carry, but it wasn't meant to be. I think I'm going to drop you. For this matchup, Assembly Line can be pretty neat. I like the rest of this hand, to be honest. I enjoy this hand.
Remember, we're the ones who make progress happen.
Thermo? Ooh, are we gonna get to strike with this? Nice. Let's go, people! Yeah, there's no reason to block here. I want to go for the assembly line on curve.
Break's over.
That's my load.
I know we give him good trades here with the spiders. We get to push some damage. We also get to ramp. Well, you know, ramp a little bit. We got this Elixir of Iron enabled. We're gonna see what they do. Maybe they have like a thermogenic beam. Oh, that's nice. Probably have a thermo beam and they'll really have a good target for it. As well as I've seen like in Probi Leader stuff here. That's a bit, you know. Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna rush into that. We're gonna make them burn that mana.
Oh, I would love to.
Let's go with this. Okay. Alright, well, how about this?
Watch out!
If it's a people problem, I'm your man.
Knocked and ready.
I'm just gonna spread out. It's a 3-1, but it's better than nothing. It's another target that he needs to deal with. I'm starting to believe that maybe triple Winter's Breath may be a little bit excessive. Maybe. I guess these sort of decks, like just spreading out with pure value instead of focusing everything on one unit, is the way to go. Ravenous Flock. Again, I just want to continue to spread out.
Winter take.
Spread out. He's already played one Static Shock, so maybe he doesn't have another one. Oh, God damn. Alright. Alright.
Faster than my arrow?
I think not. Well, ain't that annoying? Trade these two into those two.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. Okay. May have. He definitely has a flock. He has to have a flock. Or not.
They don't know what they're up against.
He hasn't taken any damage.
Time for
Barely.
a true display of skill. Watch and learn. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Ash. Alright, here we go. This is a very powerful card against them. Very difficult for them to deal with. I wish I had the JAYCE emote, man. This is bullshit. I didn't get the JAYCE emote because I was casting Masters. And you have to watch Masters. But I can't watch tournament that I'm casting, so I don't have the JAYCE emote. Like, what the fuck, Riot?
This is the cutting edge of progress.
I think I'm taking out one Winter's Breath, though. Definitely taking out one Winter's Breath. 3 is excessive. I can tweak this a little bit. Let's do that in the middle of the video. I really wanted to get the combo, but 3 is definitely excessive. In fact, I can add, you know, I like Station Archivist. I actually like Station Archivist a lot.
Something on that case.
Alright. Well, you're kind of dead.
The arrow flies.
Actually not. What the fuck? I haven't freezed anything.
What's the motive?
I mean, how do you deal with this region combination? You don't. Like, you need to block this.
Obstacle? Me
Which
go.
means we force Ezreal out. Hopefully we don't take a bazillion damage here. I mean, this Ashe is going down. Very, very likely. Yeah, triple Winter's Breath is too much. Okay.
Beautiful. The try.
No way.
I'm gonna add Station Archivist. Okay. Alright, we know Scorched Earth is happening. Maximizing your mana. Okay. Nox and Guillotine. Oh boy. He's got the Nox and Guillotine. Or not. 7 to a unit? I mean...
Interesting use of tech.
We're gonna go for the combo immediately. They could have another Triumph probably later, but I really want to deal with this.
I'll lead us to victory.
Beautiful. Definitely excessive though. Yeah, I could have a freeze. Be careful about that, brother.
Swiftly now.
Yeah, he had a Nox and Guillotine, but we forced that out of him. That's fine. Now, because of the freeze, we can actually Winter's Breath here. And hey, you know, seemed excessive, but so far, allowing me to kill these huge ass units. We're down to 1 card. Got another freeze here. We can combine these two. I mean, hey, I was saying that they're too much, but honestly, oh shit. Okay.
I help when I can. Shut up when I can.
Nothing beats field testing.
Okay.
Punch it out.
Jesus Christ. Okay, good. Ooh, this would. Oh my God, Poggers Day.
Hey, show me that again.
There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Oh shit.
Arrows
Rosa. Got some new tweaks to the power circuitry.
Great. We're running into heat issues. What you got?
Very nice.
Not and ready.
Mom spaghetti. And I mean, Warble this costs pretty funny, but we're not gonna be able to apply it next round. So yeah, I guess it's just Battle Fury, to be honest.
Hey, figured out the clutch in that thing yet?
Get on in. You can tell me.
Let's get started.
Let's swing. All right. Very nice. Man, that progress day was
We made
naughty. No, my Battle Fury. Shit. All right, so now what we can do is this. I mean, you can just play you.
I'm on it.
I'm on it. Not commit in any way. I mean, this is fine. Bruh.
Coming through.
I mean, to be fair, I'll just go for this.
Replicating the power spike.
No reason not to. We have a lot of protection, and we may as well just pack in the heat.
Clear the ring.
Make every single one of our units represent lethal. And get a bunch of random shit as well. I like random shit. You know, because it's not like they're very good with AoE. I'm feeling pretty good about this one. I think we're pretty good. GG! Alright, let's make some changes though. Let's make some changes. Alright, so I think triple Winter's Breath is excessive, especially when we're running like triple, maybe triple Flash Freeze is too much. Like honestly, some of these things feel a bit excessive. Like we have, with triple Harsh Winds, I can definitely see us cutting down one Winter's Breath. I mean, that progress they felt really neat. But I think dropping down one of each and going with a couple of copies of the Station Archivist is pretty neat. We still have 17 spells. I mean, we add more draw. In reality, I feel like Pharaoh's Financer, like a one-off of this, can be good. We have a lot of Frostbites, but now with double Winter's Breath, triple Harsh Winds, and double Flash Freeze, and triple Archer, I feel like we're good. I like Station Archivist as a one-off. Like I'm looking at other potential like late game, you know, bombs to play with JAYCE. You know, Give It All is interesting, but his spell that he gets when he levels up is essentially accomplishing the same thing. Pack Mentality is also interesting, but again, it's pretty similar to what his spell does. So having more units feels important to be able to have some sort of board presence here. I could run triple Eager Princes, but I feel like Pharaoh's Finance. I feel like we've got to make sure that we don't run out of gas ever. I think the combination of a couple of progress days and that accomplishes it. The problem with Station Archivist is there's a lot of spells that are like kind of like reactive, right, with these Frostbites. So I don't think it's actually good. No, I don't think it's a good idea. Because when your spells are so reactive, like in freezes, then all of a sudden like your options are kind of weird. So I think maybe just a one-off of Shock Blast. Is my spell count at 6 too high? We got the Pharaoh's Financer as a thing. I don't think I can justify like another Field of Rush. Like it's a very fringe card. Maybe honestly just another Elixir of Iron. Like they're really good at just preserving our units. So Elixir of Iron. Do I go Elixir of Iron or do I go with a Shock Blast? Like Shock Blast. I mean, these cards are kind of slow. But then again, I want to have some options besides. I think Shock Blast as a one-off is actually neat. I'm going to go with Shock Blast as a one-off. It's a good spell. It can deal damage and it can go face with JAYCE. Yeah, we're going to go with one Shock Blast. instead of that Winter's Breath. And we're going to take out a Flash Freeze for a third Pharaoh's Financer. I think this is good, because Pharaoh's is more flexible. And we have a lot of options, generally. Even though, like, with this region combination, I feel like I pull, like, a lot of weird shit. But I got some cool stuff, like Transmogulator that I can fish for. And some dope stuff. Even though some, like, the Freljord ones can be a bit odd, I can always get, like, another Field of Rush or a War Mother's Call. And War Mother's Call is not atrocious. Especially with Rhymefang Den Mother. So we'll see. Let's go with this. Dragons. Big bad dragons. Well, Frostbites are good against them. I like this. I mean, I like one Eager Apprentice, I think. I can keep the Harsh Winds, though. Even though... I mean, it's good to have in this matchup. I can see if I can find those stuff. Because I would like a 6-mana spell that I can play proactively. Like, you know, the Workers one. But I guess, you know, it's all about the Harsh Winds. Let's see. Right, eager to learn?
I'm on it.
I'm on it! I like this guy a lot just because I can play a 2-drop, I can play a body on the board, and I can keep my spell mana. Like, I just feel like that's very, very valuable. Nice! And I have a 2-drop, and I can still go for this. That's exactly the kind of 6-drop that I needed. We'll go for open attack here as well. We don't need to play Jace immediately. So I want to have Jace with Frostbite back up, and now we're going face. With A and ooh. I don't know why he says ooh, but he's like looking at something, he's like, ooh. And that's 10 damage. We're aggro.
Her light is our sword, her warmth our armor.
He may have a combat spell, so I'm actually gonna do this.
A true Freljordian will.
It's like, so he can't single combat and gain that health back. If I can smork him, I can smork him. Fused Firebrand. I've always, honestly, like, I really still believe this dragon is very underappreciated. I think this card is very underrated. Yeah, it doesn't have Challenger, but Spell Shield on a thick unit is a big deal. Like, it makes Aurelion Sol a big threat, you know, even though Aurelion Sol has the threat of leveling up, right? But this thing with Demacia, very underrated. This card is very underrated. We have Flash Freeze, but we can't really play, I mean, we can play you. Single combat onto Jace is kind of, I really want to play Jace with protection, so I think we're just going to do this. Hextech Transmogulator is interesting, but I kind of just want to go Field of Rush, to be honest. They can't really stop this.
It's an awesome day for
Even though Call of the Pack, I mean, honestly, I should have taken Call of the Pack, right?
Radiant strikes.
I can take these hits, but I don't feel like it's necessary to take that much damage.
Safety first.
I think just 5. Okay.
Watch out!
Happy to do whatever's needed.
Yeah, maybe I should have, I should just taken the hit and done that. I mean, no. I still want to wait 1 round. I think I just want to swing here. Because I can always just Harsh Winds.
Warning, take you.
Just to pop this Spell Shield. Because this Spell Shield is actually a problem. Down to 6. Jace is leveled up. Chow's in. Oh man, these things are a problem. Like they are legitimately a problem. But now wait, now that Jace is leveled up, actually we can counter it regardless because we get double Harsh Winds. That's beautiful. All part of the plan, all calculated preemptively. We wanna still go wide. Like the more wide we go, the better.
Tomorrow has never looked so good.
I fight for a brighter tomorrow.
Replicating the power spike.
Replicating, baby. Who says double Harsh Wind is useless? It is not. And the beautiful thing is that look at this Rhymefang War Mother. Thick War Mama, ladies and gentlemen. I repeat, thick War Mama. I can just go for Winter's Breath here, to be honest. Should I? I mean, they can counter and all that, but if they do, like, if they don't, like, single combat everything. Nice.
If it's a people problem, I'm your man.
I'm your man.
Love me some Reggie.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's not resort to Winter's Breath here. Let's just... yeah.
Hey, show me that again.
You can still have a harsh wind, sharp sight. Yeah. It's fine, we clear the other one.
Let's get started.
For 2 damage, we'll keep these in the back. This thing is huge. Whoo! I like this. It's time. It's definitely time. It's motherfucking time!
Interesting use of tech.
Right, Jackie! Motherfucker! Woo! Yes! Get wrecked! Oh! Oh man, that feels good. That feels good. And now, I mean, we probably should just go for Feel the Rush. Like, I mean, Dead Mother gives us options, though. Man, Dead Mother's just so good, though, right? But Feel the Rush is, oh my god, come on, Feel the Rush, Feel the Rush. What am I talking about? We get like, oh yeah, come on, man.
Hey, show me that again.
I forgot that I duplicated. The power! And that means we get 2 ashes, right? Ash, Jace, Ash, right? Beautiful! Yeah, that felt pretty good.
Gonna mark today down as a success.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, that's spicy. I don't know. I have no idea what this is, honestly. But I kind of want to keep the Winter's Breath just to be able to wipe out whatever it is they're developing. So I'm going to drop the Flash Freeze. I'm going to drop the... I'm going to keep the Troll Chant. I'm going to keep the Pharaoh's Financier. I could have mulliganed a little bit more aggressively, but honestly, like, I like this Winter's Breath here. It makes me feel safe. I also like Troll Chant because, you know, with Leona in the mix. I don't want to play this just yet because I could top deck a Forge. I wish this thing would make less noise. Did I stop it? Can you just stop it from moving? No, can you just stop? Bro. I really like this board, but I don't like the noise this thing makes. Okay, no, it just makes noise anyways. Okay. It's a bit excessive. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna take the Ice Quake. Yeah.
It's an awesome day for progress. Watch your toes.
May as well make some use of my mana here. And limit the damage. Alright, so far so good. Let's go Ash.
All the world on one arrow.
So we start applying some pressure.
Sunlight guide you, my brethren. Swiftly now.
Well, thankfully we got this.
You leave me no recourse.
Good old Troll Chant. Coming in clutch.
We will be free.
I'm gonna preserve this archer for Diana.
My spirit shines.
I don't mind this block, to be honest. Trading these two.
Traffic.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm gonna pass. There's a lot of damage incoming. Yeah, thought so. Challenger.
I fight for a brighter tomorrow.
Okay. I may as well just do this. It's a 2-2, it's not the greatest, but it's still 7 damage. And we still have progress they enabled here. Ooh, there's a field of rush as well. Like it. Okay, so now that we see the Traveler, Diana could be a thing, but I'm gonna go for this. Time for some progress.
Come on, people. Let's make tomorrow today.
Still don't know what Bilgewater is for. If anybody knows, if we don't find out, anybody knows, let me know in the comments. Like, what do you think this is? Because I have no fucking idea. Let's see what we get with this, right? I mean, Leona could be a thing, but right now he has pretty good blockers, so I'm gonna go with this. I like Give It All.
I help when I can. Shut up when I can.
Because Give It All with this Overwhelm can actually be pretty amazing.
How can I help?
And we can enable it with the Eager Apprentice here. Let's see. Okay, that kind of sucks, but I still want to go for this, honestly. 5-4, 5-4. I mean, this seems pretty legit. Does it make it rain? Okay. Well, kind of lost a little bit of power there. Make it rain.
Open your eyes.
All right. Still some damage. Getting down to 8, and we still have Field of Rush to finish. We have Archer here to stall whatever we need to stall.
Know your path when the mountain changes. Knocked and ready. Nimble and quick, the trickster is.
I'm gonna flash freeze preemptively just to make sure that I get the Ash level up upon attack.
Spilled paint is just accidental.
I wonder if you'll go for the Crescent Strike there. Nope.
Serpent rises, poised to strike.
I want to keep this Troll Champ. Actually, I can. Whatever. Gotta feel the rush.
This is the cutting edge of progress.
Let's get it.
Unify the tribes.
Let's get started.
Hold still.
Some damage on him. Like, yeah, I mean, they've already played two Make It Rain, so. Okay, there it is. The beautiful thing now is we got Winter's Breath. They dealt with Ash. They were afraid of Ash, but they're gonna learn to respect JAYCE's authority. As we have a counter to even Glimpse Beyond. Or Glimpse from, no. What's it called? Something from Beyond, right? What's the name of that fucking thing? The Great Beyond.
brings annihilation.
Cool story, bro. Time to breathe some winter!
Use of tech.
Winter's coming! Motherfucker! And saving that troll chant was sweet! It's just make it rain? Mono target with make it rain? Why make it rain? I guess to actually make sense, to counter Ari Kennen. Everything's about Ari Kennen, isn't it?
We were peaceful once.
See what we get here. Ooh, Pogger's Day. I like Pogger's Day.
Hey, figured out the clutch in that thing yet?
Get on in. You can tell me.
It's pretty good. I think I can wait to develop. I mean, this kind of like enables lethal, right? It's hard for them to stop this. But I just want to do this, honestly. I just want to draw.
Replicating the power spike.
I kind of overdid it. If I attack with these two, that's 7 damage.
Powering up.
Yeah, this...
What's the sell?
A true friend is welcome.
Alright. Fair.
Save the host.
Let's get started.
We will resist.
We got answers for everything. As long as we don't lose Jace. Fallen Comet can do it, but I don't know how much. I don't think they haven't played Solari Priestess, right? You know, we gotta be wary of. I mean, they're playing Sunburst. That's 2 Sunbursts, though. Do they play 3? Regardless, we have so much value here. I could have played this, but I just want to make it so big, so much bigger. Like, I want to make it so big. Only for it to get hushed. Hmm. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. I have so many options that I'm not sure what to do. I think just playing Ash for now. Because we can Ash, we can Ash freeze, and we still have the ability to go for a 6-mana spell.
I will unite the Freljord.
Bureaucrats.
The time is right. Strike now.
And fuck it, we're doing this. Going in.
Find your path in the dark and follow no false light.
Cold and unforgiving.
All right. Oh no! I'm gonna do it just for the flash. I want to flash.
Hey, show me that again.
The Make It Rain tech. So mono target with Make It Rain, but with Leona and Diana. That's interesting. Yeah, kind of redundant. Probably should just open attack, to be honest. To be honest, in my opinion, just saying. Probably should have opened attack. But hey, we got to be flashy. That was so redundant. Like, there was no point in that play at all. Like, none. I just like duplicating spells, you know?
The war is over. Now we rebuild.
This is a matchup that I really want to showcase. Not because I have experience playing it, I just want to see how it pans out. We have a lot of freezes, which is not ideal. But we don't need Eager Apprentice this matchup. Ash is vulnerable to darkness, so I'm actually not crazy about her either. We could keep Shock Blast though, but I mean, no, the cool, no. Yeah, I actually like Eager Apprentice. Never mind, because yeah, maybe I should have kept Ash, to be honest. But they have a lot of pings probably, and we have a lot of pingable things, so it's not ideal.
Let's get to work.
Hopefully you don't have a go hard. Uh-oh. I just wanted to get to work, man. Not gonna let me get to work. Alright, ping number 1, but no go hard. Well, I was really counting on that connecting. Yikes. Trade. Don't trade. Maybe I should have swung, but I want to wait for this Ice Forge. Probably just should have opened. But that just welcomes something like a Vile Feast. I'm okay with skipping here. I'm not okay with that turn 1. Like maybe keeping the 1-drop was a mistake. Considering how many pings are running now, I just don't assume that all darknesses are the same, but they seem to be. So I gotta adjust a little bit.
With our crystals combined.
Just gonna do this. Get rid of both of these. That's interesting. Do they have another catalyzer? That would be like very next level if they held on to them. What the? Oh, they top decked it. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Alright, well that's annoying. That is annoying. Okay, we got the Winter's Breath, but we gotta make sure that this darkness does not keep growing like that.
What wondrous discoveries await below?
Yes, my lord.
Smooth brain fool.
Watch out!
They should have held back, I don't know.
The elements bind the living and the dead.
He's lucky to have me, in my opinion.
I am in control. Life is cyclical. Darkness ends.
Punch it out.
Taking a bit of damage there.
This is the cutting edge of progress. I fight for a brighter tomorrow. Winter, take it.
I'm gonna pass, not let him play Vagar.
I will shape death as easily as clay.
Interesting use of tech.
We're white. Sorry, I meant to do that. It's not game.
Not and ready.
All right. We're gonna resort to the Jace one first, because when Jace dies, we can play the other one. Oh no, both are Jaces. Okay, well, whatever.
Replicating the power spike.
We gotta get rid of Vhagar. Yeah, if he has stress defense, it doesn't matter. Like, this still bypasses it. What the fuck? Jace!
Nothing beats field testing.
Alright. We go for the open attack. There's no other way. There's no other way. Got him! Got him, baby! There we go. Ramfang Warmother put in the work.
Now that's what I call progress.
Fuck yeah.